Laddie Reed here. Sponsored by Gresham Ford. We are at Powell's bookstore.
Yeah, I was going to say they're experts at it.
Yeah, a bunch of people here already. And we're here to see a speaker who's not here yet.
Happy, come ahead today. I'm not him.
You're happy you came here today? So the speaker is Thom Hartmann, and you were listening to him when he first started on the air here, right? Here we have Laddie Reed, sponsored by Gresham Ford, United Credit Union. Thom Hartmann has agreed to talk to him for a minute.
Hi. I was on his radio.
You listen to him all the time on the radio? Why aren't you on the radio in Portland anymore?
I am. I'm on KBOO in Portland, and there's
620 KPOJ.
620 KPOJ went out of business.
Why?
Because the company that Mitt Romney owns decided that they didn't want it to be in business anymore.
Romney?
Yeah, Romney.
Tell me again, he says.
Bain Financial owns controlling interest in Clear Channel, and Mitt Romney is the guy who started Bain, and so you should talk. You can take it up with him.
Why did you come here today?
I came here today to sign this book and talk about it.
Why come here today?
Why you came here today?
I went to a bit behind.
You suspected that Mitt Romney was behind the closure of KPOJ.
Well, I don't know if he was personally, but his company is.
Why?
When they went off the air, Laddie was pretty upset, and we did some research and found out that they were part owned by Bain Capital.
Yeah,
so.
surprise, surprise.
Yeah, thanks for verifying that. One more question?
What kind of that car?
What kind of car do you drive?
I don't own a car. When I moved from Portland to Washington, D.C., we had a Prius and we sold it, and now I use public transportation in D.C. They've got a very good metro system. Everywhere I go on the subway. Occasionally I'll take a cab, but usually I'm on the subway or I'm walking.
How do you feel about the subway?
Yeah.
I love it. It's fast, it's cheap, it's reliable. Yeah, I know. We need better public transportation all across America.
What happened was in 2000, it's just 13 years ago. In 2000, and by the way, this is not that different from what was happening between 1921 and 1929. I told you we do 60 years of figuring it out, and then you know, actually the quote from Arnold Toynbee is, when the last man who remembers the horrors of the last great war dies, the next great war becomes inevitable, right? 60 years on, you know, when Phil Gramm was proposing in 1999 on the floor of the Senate that we do away with Glass-Steagall, his principal argument was, we had never had more than 15 years without a banking panic up until 1933, and then we put into Glass-Steagall, and we haven't had a single banking panic in the 60 years since then. It's working so well, it's time to let go of it. We don't need it anymore. We figured this one out. Now, if Phil Gramm had tried to say that in 1940, he would have been laughed off the Senate floor, because there would have been a bunch of senators who were alive in the 1920s, and they would have said, what the hell are you saying? Are you serious? If he tried that in the 50s, he would have been laughed at in the 60s, in the 70s, even in the 80s. But by 1999, maybe Robert Byrd was saying it, but you know, he was talking like, "Are you crazy, Phil? You can't do that!" And people were saying, "Shut up, Grandpa!" And it was like, you know, this is the thing. It's, you know, when the last man who remembers the horrors of the last great war dies, the next great war becomes inevitable. When the last man who remembers the horrors of the stupid economic mistakes we made last time is no longer around to speak up, or if he is, he's not taken seriously, and he or she, then the next disaster becomes inevitable.
Just to clarify, today is Friday, November 22nd, 2013.
Yeah.
All right. JFK.
Okay.
It's the anniversary of John F. Kennedy's assassination.
Yeah. Not much time. I'm a home.
You're pretty young?
Yeah.
All right.
I
Okay.